Hi. Hi guys. This is the TCBS Agar. So, ginagamit siya for the stool. TCBS for the stool. TCBS Agar for the stool. For what test? This can identify Vibrio cholerae. For Vibrio, TCBS. And MHA Agar for sensitivity, culture and sensitivity. For the antibiotics. This one for all. Use this for all, for urine culture, for stool culture, for any culture. This side is the blood agar, and this side is the makonki. For the blood agar, this contains sheep blood agar. Then this is makonki agar. The makonki agar, the only things that will grow here is the gram-negative bacteria. This one, see? For the makonki agar, the only thing that will grow here is the gram-negative bacteria. For this one, anything will grow. So, for the bab agar, some key growth. There is a growth for the blood agar. So, let's check. So that you will know what colony is this one, so you can identify. So I already do, and it is Staphylococcus. One characteristic of Staphylococcus is catalyst acid. What we need is hydrogen peroxide, slide, and the agar or colony. Just get one colony. Like for example, this I will get this one. How can you wait? So hard. I will get this one. Okay. And actually I can just drop it and put it in the slide. So this one should have the bubble. How? Like this, maybe. I need to clean my phone. So, if we start with the Staphylococcus, there should be effervescence or the formation of bubbles. Like this. See? It's bubbles. Do you see the bubbles? So this means that this is Staphylococcus. This is one characteristic of Staphylococcus. When you put H2O2, it will form a bubble. So it's one way to differentiate strep and streptococcus and Staphylococcus. Aside from the gram stain. In the gram stain, Staphylococcus is like a grape. It's a cluster of cocci, while streptococci is the chain of cocci. See, you want me to repeat it? Actually, ready. So, if you don't want to put it in the slide, you can this one is finished. So what I will do is I will just sum on it so that you can see a lot of bubbles. So this test is called catalyst test. This is hydrogen peroxide or H2O2. This is what we put on the wounds. So if you put it in your wounds, there will be a bubble. So it means that there is a bacteria on your wounds. See? This one. It will have bubbles. See? See? You see the bubbles? It's so cool, right? See, there's a lot of bubbles. So this means that it is Staphylococcus or Staphylococci. Okay. It's a lot of bubbles now, so I hope you can see it. One thing to differentiate it from the strep. Then, for the stool, you receive the stool culture. For us here, we will put it onto the agar. The SSA agar or the Salmonella Shigella agar, the TCBS or the TCBS for the Vibrio cholerae. Wait, I forgot it. TCBS citrate. TCBS. Citrate. TCBS. Salts. Citrate bile salts. Tinder. Citrate. Ano? TCBS. TCBS, thiosulfate, benzoyl agar. So specific siya kay Vibrio cholerae. Then, these three. SSA, Salmonella Shigella agar, from its name, so it's specifically for Salmonella and Shigella. And this one is the blood agar. This one is the McConkie. So there is a growth for the blood agar. So this one, I want this thing. Always, I want this. Can you see it? Like, if I will drop, not all will have the bubbles. See, there's a specific colony only that form the bubbles. I don't know if you can see it. See, how like not all of the colony is forming the bubbles. Or should I get in the slide? Allergies. Oh, sticky rice. Can you see? I didn't see it. I get colony from there's a bubble but not all. So what I do is I get the colony that doesn't show the bubbles. So it's the tiny colonies. I will get it now. It's so malabo. Like this one will, this big colony will form bubbles, but these small colonies, they are different. So I will get this small colony only. Then I will put in the side. Then let's see if there is a bubble. Did you see it? The other one without the bubble and the other one with the bubble. Because the gram stain of this plate is Staphylococcus and Candida albicans. So the only one that will form bubbles here is the staph. The Candida will not. So if I will trap it here, I don't know, but in person you can see it. Like if I will drop it here, some will form bubbles and some will not, because there are two colonies here. Oops, it's not because it's so malaki. Because there is a mixed growth of staph and Candida. So that you will get, I will get this yellow. The colonies in the slide. You will see the other one without the bubbles. Wait, I will show it in the microscope. Oh, that's, ouch. See here, this is what I'm telling you, that is mixed growth. There is Candida and staph. So the one that will form the bubbles is the Staphylococcus only. Oh my gosh. Oh, the big one is the Candida, and the other one is the staph. The small one in clusters, the cocci in clusters. The big one, like the petal of the flower, is the Candida. How? I will show it in. Oh my golly. Oh. Control arrow. Huh? So I draw an arrow. This one. In the arrow, the big like oval things in the arrow, it's the Candida. Can you see it? Like, okay, because this sample is vaginal swab, the one that I do the culture, and this one is the Candida albicans, and the other one, the small ones, is the Staphylococcus aureus. This one is the Staphylococcus, Staph aureus. See, it's a mixed growth. So there is 2 colonies. So when I do the Sensi, I will just get the colonies of the Staph aureus. I will not do the Candida because for the Candida, all it is resistant for all of the antibiotics. Oh, okay. This one is finished. Also, Candida weed. Stop. Let's see. This one is tough. See, it will form the bubbles. I will choose this one. It's finished. Okay, this one is the Candida. So there's a growth in the blood agar, but it's not stuck, so it will not form the bubbles. There's no bubble forming in it. If you will drop the hydrogen peroxide, see, I will drop more. It will not have the bubbles because it's not stuck. This one is stuck, so it will form a bubble. See that beautiful bubbles? If I will put the H2O2. This is not how you handle the culture, but for you to see it, I need to do it like this. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So, next we have the Nakansi. So, if there is a growth here and there's no growth here, this means that there's no gram-negative bacteria in this culture. You see the difference? It means that only gram-positive. There's no growth here. There's a growth here. It means that only gram-positive bacteria are present. See, on the other culture, both has growth. So, it means that there is a growth in the Macanthi. So, we have the gram-negative bacteria. So, how will you know that it is? Sorry. Okay, yeah. anything. There's no slide for this one, but tomorrow I will do a slide for this one so that you can see it. So for the macan tea, it's always gram-negative bacteria, the one that will grow in the macan tea. For the antibiotics, we will impregnate the antibiotic disc in the image field. We will put the antibiotics in the MHC Agar, Muller-Hinton Agar. Susceptible or intermediate. So the antibiotic depends on the age, if it's a kid or if it's an adult, if it's pregnant or if it is sputum or like stool, it will be different. So what you can see on the antibiotics. For example, this one, you can see the F. You can see, oh my gosh. You can see F100. It means that 100 microgram of nitrofurantoin. And you can see the amoxicillin. This one is the amoxicillin. 25 micrograms of amoxicillin. A and L. And so this one is the aspectin. This one is just for the streptococcus. You know that? Like this is the microscope. So how to use the microscope? Wait, I will clean it first. For example, the microscope is here. Then you try to turn it on. Then you try to open this one and this one, and you try to adjust the light, and still there's no light coming out. Check if you plug this thing because maybe it's unplugged. So in my intern years or in the college years, some of the practicals is how to operate the microscope. So you should always check if it's plugged or not. Then after you plug it, just turn this on. So you will see here, sometimes you will not see any light because this is closed. If you will close this thing, this one, if you will close this one, the light will also not come out. So you need to check this one, and if this is also closed, you will not have the light. So you need to check if this one is open. if this one is open and if this one is open, then you have something like a slide. How you will do it? First, use the course adjustment knob. Then after, when you see something here, using this course adjustment knob, you will stop and start to adjust this one. This is called the fine adjustment knob. Also, if you will shift from objective to another objective, be sure that you are also adjusting this one. Give you more light. Because if you will adjust the objective, you need more light to see what is in it. And if you will put oil in the slide, if you will put oil, you should put it in between like this. Turn it in the middle, put the oil, then turn it like this, then adjust the fine adjustment knob so that the high power objective will not get the oil. And also, you should clean the microscope always. This is how you move the stage. If you want to move it from left until right, you will use this. Bye bye. Hi!